Hello, welcome back to African Real. Na leo tuko Chamana Art Festival 2023 edition, na tuko na one of the amazing ladies, one of the most performing artist, award-winning artist. Hadi tumemwona kwa magazeti. If you want to know, you're going to hear from her. Na atafanya introduction yake peke yake, atuambie jina. Mimi namjua tu kama Felicity jina tu, lakini yeye ndiye anajijua more. Nataka tuambie. Felicity, welcome to African Real Show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
So again, I want you to introduce yourself as Felicity, you know.
All right, amazing. My name is Felicity Mudis. I'm a spoken word artist.
One of the baddest around and in Kenya.
Yes.
So Felicity, event imekuaje Chamana Art?
Imekuwa poa. Like, this has been so interesting, and I love that this year we were focusing more on upcoming young talent, new faces. So it was a refreshing experience, not just the event itself, but the entire process, and I have absolutely loved it.
So who is Felicity? Let's get back to you now as an artist. Who is Felicity?
As an artist, how would I say this? I'm just not just. I am an artist who loves speaking for advocacy and issues around social change. You find me around women empowerment, leadership and governance, violent extremism, climate action, and all that. I try to focus as much as possible in the fact that I know that words can change lives and inform narratives and change stories. So that is my focus as an artist. I want to be able to leave the world better, one word at a time.
So one of your most powerful tools is the word.
Yes, absolutely.
So Felicity, let's just get to the journey yako ya poetry and artistry ilianza lini?
About 1 year, some months now.
Just 1 year? Wow, you've done a lot.
Yeah, I'll be clocking 2 years in September.
You've done a lot.
Thank you.
One and some months?
Yes.
You've done a lot because
thank you.
Your name is everywhere in Kisumu, like sana Kisumu. Your name is everywhere as a very powerful young lady.
Thank you.
Your words also inspire me.
Asante
I do
sana.
listen to your work. Ziko amazing. So,
Asante sana.
like jani yako na hii artistry, unataka ifike wapi ama unajiona wapi in the next 5 years?
That's usually a tough question to answer. I just want to live one day at a time and enjoy this moment, every single thing that I do, because I keep surprising myself every single day with all that I've done, you know, and how much I have grown. So I don't have a particular roadmap. All I know is I want to just keep using words for advocacy and to inspire even younger women to just take their power back and know that they can create a difference.
What can you tell someone who is also feeling the urge to start poetry, like for example, vile msi anataka kuanza usanii, unaweza mwambia nini?
So cliche, but I always say just start. Just start.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how has the journey been to you? Challenges gani umeface yenye ulifika like unasema hapa nayo I feel like I'm giving up?
Well, when I came into the industry and with the exposure of spoken word that everyone knew then, it's always been more of sharing, a mixture of Kiswahili. It's always been a mixture of English and Swahili, or Sheng preferably. And so when I came in and I wanted to do I usually do my pieces, most of them are in English. Nikideviate sana inakuanga Kijaluo.
So you are Luo?
Yes, I am Luo. I'm Luo from Migori.
You are from my country. So
Really? Amazing. This is
Migori wapi?
Place inaitwa Rabur.
Rabur.
Yes. Sides Sony.
Sony, yeah,
Yes,
Sony.
yes.
So mimi natoka Rongo lakini watu wangu wa Rongo ni aje. So Felicity, artistry like Kisumu, ni challenge gani mna face na story na art as an industry now?
As an industry, I think poetry haijafika place. People are actually understanding how powerful it is. But having said that, also staki to recognize the work that the previous poets have put in place, and poetry lovers, they have done so much in preparing the ground for us venye sisi tumefika, in as much as kutakuwa na challenges in people's consumption, but it's still very much appreciated, unlike how it was back in the day. So I'll just say, like, bado tujafika hiyo point yenye tuna get history of poetry 100% and people would pay for it and people will go for it like 100%. So that's like the biggest. This is like the biggest. And then someone calls you for a show and then they want to like pay you 2K or for 5 minutes, and they don't understand like it took time to research, to work on it. Oh wow.
Acha hizo bwana. Tutakupiga bwana. So now like Felicity as a poet, nini unaona like should be done by the, let's say for example, government funds about poetry? If you are there like a leader kwa hii poetry industry ama kwa let's say leadership ya Kenya somewhere inaangalia arts, ungefanya nini ndio improve the situation?
Thank you. I think for me it's always been about capacity building for the artists. Wasanii tunafaa kufika place yenye tunajua our value or worth, where you can actually step into a room and say, I'm asking for 30K and that's my final prize. I'm asking for 50K and that's my final prize. Na tusikwe na hiyo uoga ya labda wataninyima show or something like that. And then you ensure that these people that you're actually asking to pay you 30K really see the value of what you're actually bringing on board. I want us to work more on our bios, our profiles, our red cards, so that even as our dressing, as you're stepping into a room, someone knows, hey, this one is a serious person. So if I were to change anything, for me it would be to capacity build on artists and just to remind them that this is work. It's not just it's not just passion. You're not just doing people a favor, and people are not doing you a favor by calling you to their events. This is work and it should be treated as such.
Okay. So Felicity, as a poet, nataka unifanyie exclusive moja hapa hivi. Hebu tupatie mistari.
Very interesting. When that usually happens, my mind goes blank.
Tufanye aje?
But it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to perform an excerpt, small one, from my piece, The Revolution. It's like one of my favorites ever. It was a woman that taught me that a woman's vocabulary included only 3 words. Yes, please, and the famous I'm sorry, that slip through my tongue like tales of old, stuck in my memory like a leech, sucking me blood, skin and bones. She silenced my voice, backed and buried it in a tomb so deep. No, I wasn't born mute, I became one. My vocal cords hoarse from my silent screams, clouded in despair and agony. She showed me how to hate, how I looked, and like the shallow human I was, every single time society's standards of beauty changed, I chased after it, running after it like a race, exhausted. I gave up.
Wow. Mimi kizungu zinanipotelea. Nimesikia tu she taught me. Na yes. Nikasikia tu women wanafaa kusema tu yes. No, even me, I'm against that. Hakuna venye wewe utasema yes to everything. Okay, yeah. So Felicity, tukimaliza show, nataka waambie like generally artist yoyote ama anybody. I want you to have one thing for people, for my viewers, for African Real. Nataka waambie one powerful thing yenye umelearn as a person tangu anze life yako hadi sasa. One powerful thing umelearn.
Stay consistent. Just stay consistent. Whether it feels like I suck at this poetry thing, just stay consistent. Or whatever, even if it's not poetry, I suck at business, stay consistent. Just keep being consistent. I feel like people are not recognizing or appreciating me. I'm not getting paid enough. I'm not getting the opportunities or the platforms. Just stay consistent. It's going to pay off at some point.
Tukue consistent equal love.
Depends. Debatable.
So thank you so much for being at our show. I also appreciate you taking your time kuja hapa. So nataka waambie wasee African Real, yani wa subscribe kwa African Real, na tell them something you know about African Real.
Subscribe to African Real for the best videos. Like you guys, you have this really nice interviews you always do, and like just subscribe to Wenda Ujione African Real. That's on YouTube, right? Do you guys have a Facebook and Instagram? African Real. Follow Instagram and on the Facebook via.
We always say African Real. We are always about learning. Kama wewe hapo umetupatia some words of wisdom,
Yes, amazing. African Reel, we are always about learning. Subscribe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, guys. What shall you do? What shall you do? What shall you do?